guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is mainly going to be about Poshmark. If you're a subscriber or you've been to my channel before, I did a video on Poshmark versus Mercari and my thoughts about it. I'll put the link to the video in one of these corners if you want to watch that first. My thoughts on Poshmark have changed a bit, so I figured I should make an update video and let you guys know how I'm feeling about it, and that's what this video is. So in my prior video, I talked about how I didn't really like Poshmark. I just didn't really use Poshmark because I just didn't like it. Some of those things are true, but I did start using Poshmark to cross-list from Mercari to Poshmark. It definitely has helped and increased my sales. So I still don't like Poshmark. I don't like how it's set up. I don't like how you have to share things. I don't like the look of it. It looks like it's an app from 2001. To me, Mercari just seems more modern and easier to use. Poshmark just seems a little more difficult. But besides the fact that Poshmark is just outdated and kind of looks ugly to me, I started cross-listing on there because I've seen a lot of other people start cross-listing and making more sales. I decided why not join them and cross-list on Poshmark as well. What's the worst that can happen? I listed a lot of stuff that I had on my Mercari onto my Poshmark. Mainly the bigger ticket items. Mainly like Nike, Adidas, Champion, those kind of brands I listed on Poshmark while leaving all my other lower end brands on Mercari. After a while I was getting more followers and people were sharing my stuff. I started sharing my stuff more. After getting the hang of it a little bit, I decided that I should list more things instead of having like 10, 12 listings. Then I decided to start listing a lot more stuff that I had over on my Mercari. After adding more listings to my Poshmark, I started getting even more attention, more traction from people. And so I started sharing my closet more often, doing a lot of research as to like what were the best times to share, how often should I share. And then I got an offer on an item. I've had this item on my Mercari since the winter, and I was happy to take the offer on the item. I've had this item for so long on Mercari that the offer on Poshmark was like, oh. I accepted it, made my first Poshmark sale in a while. It was just an Adidas shirt that was new with tags. The offer was $11, so I think I make like 7 or 8 of the $11. When I got that offer and that sale, something inside of me blew up. And I was like, okay, Poshmark's kind of cool. Like, I could kind of dig it. So after that, I started getting more into Poshmark, doing some more research on it. Eventually, I'd get some items that had a couple likes on them. Then I found out about the offers to likers button. After using offers to likers, I started selling more items. I've only been on Poshmark for a couple weeks, and I've already sold 10, 12 things. And most of the things I'm selling on Poshmark, I found are things that aren't really selling on Mercari. I've sold 4 or 5 things that are kind of just dead on my Mercari, but I put them on Poshmark and they sold within like a week. So that's just something positive about cross-listing. Poshmark has my heart in the fact that I could send an offer to someone about an item they like. Like, I love Mercari, but when I promote an item, nothing really happens. With Poshmark, the offer to likers, they get it, and they can decline it, accept it, counter it. And most of the time when I do it, some people kind of just ignore it, but a lot of the time people will counter offer me or just accept it. I think that feature on Poshmark is really helping me get sales. So overall, I'm kind of digging Poshmark now. I'm not completely moving over to Poshmark. I still love Mercari with my heart. Lately, my sales have been pretty even. 3 days ago, I had 3 sales on Mercari and 3 sales on Poshmark. Since then, I've had no sales on Mercari, but I've had 2 sales on Poshmark, and both of those were due to offers to likers. Now, when it comes to sharing on Poshmark, I kind of get it. I kind of don't. I'm sure in time I'll get it more. But I don't like the pressure of having like an organized closet. Like if you have an ugly closet, like people won't really look. So if I'm sharing things to certain parties, I have to do it all in order of my closet to make sure my closet's organized. I don't really like that. I don't really get it. From what I've seen, sharing brings your item back to the top of the search page. But if everyone's always sharing, I don't understand that. There's so much product on Poshmark that people just keep sharing and sharing and sharing. This part of the video doesn't make too much sense. But I'm not a huge fan of sharing on Poshmark. I don't really get it. But shout out to Poshmark because the offers to liker button is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm making some pretty decent sales. I don't think I've made any huge sales. The biggest sale I've made on Poshmark was like $20. You get $14 or $15 after fees, but it's still a sale and I'll still take it. Most of the items I sell are either from my own closet, which there's no I'll sell it for whatever, I just want to get rid of it. Or it's some item that I thrifted, and I try not to thrift items that are more than $5. This video is literally just me rambling. So people who consider cross-listing, I would do it. If you're mainly Poshmark and you've heard bad things about Mercari, go for it. I've sold almost 200 items on Mercari. I've only been using it on and off for like 2 years. Mainly, it's been this year. I probably sold like 80 to 100 items just this year alone. I'm telling you, it's worth it. And for those people who think like certain items belong on Mercari and certain items belong on Poshmark, don't believe that's true. I've sold a lot of Forever 21 items on Poshmark this week that haven't been selling on Mercari. My best advice for cross-listing is just list them on both. Just make sure you keep track of it, so if you sell it on one, you delete it on the other so you don't sell it twice. That's my biggest tip, really, is just to cross-list. Cross-list, cross-list, cross-list. Since Monday, I've made 8 sales just because I've cross-listed. If I wouldn't have cross-listed and only been using Mercari, I only would have made 3 sales. If I only used Poshmark and didn't post on Mercari, I'd make 5 sales. I don't think there's any problem with cross-listing besides the time aspect of it. If you're a full-time reseller or you're a part-time reseller and you have time and you're at home, you might as well sit at home and cross-list. This video is a little short, but I wanted to throw it up because I wanted to make sure that you are cross-listing. It's not a waste of time. I'm living proof. The past 2 weeks I've made sales on both sites, and since cross-listing I've doubled my sales. If you're scared of Mercari, if you're a Poshmark girl and you're scared of Mercari, don't be. Trust me, I've lived on Mercari for years. I was terrified of Poshmark, and here I am using both, and I'm thriving. Also, before I go, I'm doing a giveaway. It ends July 9th. It's coming up kind of quick. There's less than 2 weeks left. I'm doing kind of a reseller mystery box full of like supplies. I'm giving you guys a few things that you can sell yourself. The link is in my bio. All you have to do really, if you're already here, if you're already subscribed, you might as well enter. If you want a few extra entries, go for it. There's going to be poly mailers, tape, stickers, tissue paper, a few items for you to resell yourself. Trust me, you're going to want to win. If you're a reseller, it's going to be completely free. You're going to want it. If you want to start reselling, it's a perfect kit to start you on reselling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check the description below for the giveaway. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. So pull me closer.